Spring 2009 road trip to Nicaragua. For those of you who are new to DCC, our church family adopted an orphanage right outside of Managua, Nicaragua, called Puente de Amistad. And my husband and I have been leading trips there for the past, twice a year for the past couple of years. You know, a lot of times when we hear the word missions trips, one of the things that might come to mind is freaks. But what we've also learned is many things have changed with that word, and when we go out on these so-called missions trips, we think we're going to change people, and what happens is that the people that go change. We also think we have so much to offer the world, and what we find is that they have so much to offer us. So we've changed it to the Nicaragua road trip. We think this better describes the experience that we're having. On this last spring trip, a couple of unique things happened. First, everyone that went, it was their very first time going to Nicaragua, except for the people in my family, which was amazing. And also, we had more children than we had adults. And what's the #1 rule, parents? We don't ever let them outnumber us, right? Well, we did. And I'm telling you, they gave us a perspective that we've never had before, one that was amazing. So what we asked is for the kids from the last trip to come up and share a little bit of their experience with you today. So we're going to start with Megan. And Megan, our question for you is, was it hard to get to know the kids at the orphanage? And what are some of the activities that you did with the kids?
It was actually really easy to find friends there at the orphanage. And it was really awesome how they connected with you. And one of the orphans there named Layla did dance just like I did. And she taught me one of her dances, and I taught her one of my hip-hop dances.
Awesome. Thank you, sweetie. You know, we have a question of the day that we talk about on our trips, where we ask everyone to think of a question, and throughout the day they think about that, and then we ask them what their answer is in the evening. We had a question of the day that was, if you had to choose, being either in La Chureca, which is the dump, and this is a place where you have your family, your parents are with you, but it's just the worst of conditions. They're going through garbage to get their food and their clothing and their belongings. The kids got to see that. Or would you rather be at the orphanage where it's cleaner and safer, but you don't have any parents with you? And when we asked Sydney that question, she gave us a really great perspective.
I would rather live at La Chureca because they have their family and they're really happy there. And all of the kids and all of the parents are all friends, and it's like a big family.
Thank you, Sydney. We have pre-meetings before the big road trip to Nicaragua where we get everybody pumped up and excited. In our very first pre-meeting, we went around the room and we said, okay, you guys, why are you coming to Nicaragua? And if I can quote my very good friend Matt, he said, I am a prisoner and my mother is making me go. He's honest, okay? But the question for Matt today is really, after experiencing 5 days in Nicaragua, has your perspective changed?
My perspective has definitely changed. I feel blessed to be able to go on such an amazing and life-altering trip. And the thing that you notice when you go to the dump is they're happy that they're with their family. I mean, they have like nothing, but they're just happy that they're with their family. They could live anywhere in the world, and yet they'd still be happy.
Thank you, Matt. He's no longer a prisoner. Hey, and Tim, we heard you had more bug bites than anybody else on the trip. Can you tell us why?